my name's Trish from My Heart and Home, and I'm just trying to help everybody figure out that we really do eat food storage. I don't know how many people I've had tell me that they just don't eat food storage and they don't want to store it because it just seems like an expense that they're never going to use. And so, first of all, to start off with, there are some different areas that we're going to look at for food storage and how we store it. One of the ways that we have for food storage is a quick 72-hour kit, something that we would need to take in an emergency, something that we would need fast, and something that we would be able to eat without it being a big deal. A lot of our kits have like the beef jerky and the MREs, which are meals ready to eat. You find a lot of times, you know, maybe people have SpaghettiOs or things like that in their 72-hour kits, or crackers. So this is your first thing, and in your 72-hour kit, you want water. It's something that you need to have, and you'll want it. It's in your 72-hour kit and your car kit as well, and that's something that's traveling with you all the time. And later on, I'll show you what's in each one of these kits. So that's your 72-hour kit storage, just this long, not very long, 72 hours worth of food. The next part we come into is your 3-month supply. And a 3-month supply of food is the food that you really eat already, every day. It's the stuff that you have in your meals. Pancakes, from my 3-month supply, I can make pumpkin cookies with chocolate chips, a spice cake mix, and pumpkin. And that's all. So all of these things can be stored in my food storage. I use this whipping cream from Gosner's all the time, probably 2 times a week at least. My kids always like chicken sandwiches, and I use this in casseroles and things like that all the time. The vegetables I stick in soups. Spaghetti, which is something that, you know, we have all the time. Spaghetti sauce can be used, you know, for pizza or regular spaghetti or lasagna or any of those other things, those meals that you might be making. SpaghettiOs, little kids always like SpaghettiOs. Chili, which is a really fast, quick meal that you can store. And we always, it seems like a lot of recipes call for cream of chicken, cream of mushroom soups. And so these are kind of some of the things that you would store in your 3-month supply. So think about some of the meals you eat, and then work with these items and store these items. It's not a big deal. You'll use them, and for a little bit of money extra, about $1 a day per person, you can build a 3-month supply pretty quickly. These are some of the things too. It starts to cross over. If you'll notice, some of these things that are also in our 72-hour kits, I know a lot of people have the SpaghettiOs and things like that in their 72-hour kits, have crossed into our 3-month supply. Water is still needed in your 3-month supply. You'll need 14 gallons per person. And so you want to make sure that you've carried your water over into here, and as well as these are some of the canned items that you can do on your own, the jams and apples. You know, we all do peaches or pears or things like that. These are things that would also fit into your 3-month supply and can be used to make a lot of different things. And now, as we get into a long-term supply, these cross over. These are kind of connectors. So you have your sugar and flour, which if any of you do any kind of baking, you use these all the time already. You also have your oats and your wheat and your freeze-dried fruits, beans, legumes, things like that. You have these in your long-term supply. And if you think that you probably will never eat them, there are a lot of really great recipes out there to disprove that. And behind me, you'll see this is my kitchen, and this is one of my cabinets. And in my cabinet, I have rice, which I use for a lot of meals. I do use wheat because I make wheat bread. Oats, my oatmeal, I make oatmeal cookies, which I know a lot of you do. I do have powdered milk, and I use that all the time, which I was surprised myself. It actually really tastes good. And the pastas, these pastas can be kept for such a long time now, and these are all considered long-term food storage items, but they're things that we use all the time. I use these apples. All the time in baking, you can make an apple pie with these really, really quick. So hopefully you've changed your mind a little bit about food storage, and you realize that it is food that we will eat. It's not rations that we'll be trying to figure out later. And I hope that we can help you understand how to use it. We'll be doing that along the way, and it's way fun. Actually, scary to say, but true, and a little bit addicting. But we'll help you figure out some meals and menus to help you know how much food of the food you eat to store, so that you're not storing things that you're not going to eat. And so watch and check us out. We'll be doing some new things and giving you some recipes and showing you how to figure out your 72-hour kit, your quick food, your 3-month supply, and your long-term storage. Thanks for joining us. See ya.